Thank you very much for having me on this morning show.
Sure.
Yeah,
We are happy to have you as well,
thank you.
of course. Probably have you ever worn salaula?
No, I haven't.
Salaula. I mean just salaula, not underwear.
Oh, just generally.
Yes.
Oh, I think okay. When I was younger, yes, I did wear some. Bought from I think was it Soweto?
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I think when I was about 19 or so.
Oh.
Yeah, that's about
Okay.
right. Yeah.
We will bring some nice shirts soon.
Okay, no problem. If they're nice, I can wear them.
Yeah, but then we're looking at rather emphasizing on underwear. Used underwear. We still see people buying, even if it was banned, as we heard earlier. But people are still buying. People are still selling. What's your what are your sentiments on that?
Well, okay, it's I think it's of great concern because as a country we should be moving forward and not moving backwards. I mean, second-hand clothes is fine to a certain degree, but when you enter the realm of underwear, that's personal hygiene, and especially I know for women that's a very tricky area. And if you find yourself buying second-hand, you don't know who was the previous owner and what diseases they may have had. And with diseases, especially like microorganisms, which are like spores, they don't actually die, they go into hibernation, and they go into a sleep state until they're reactivated by the right moisture, the right temperature, which is a human body temperature. And then they activate and multiply, and you find diseases now spreading. So really, it's an issue of, can we as Zambians be more realistic in our personal hygiene? Can we be good to ourselves? Because when you buy secondhand underwear, you're in a sense doing an injustice to yourself. You're saying I am less than better, but we're better than that. So really, it's also an opportunity really for industries or entrepreneurs to actually enter the business of manufacturing underwear. Because how hard really is it to manufacture underwear? You can actually have your own Chilufia underwear fabric line, and you can make millions. Yeah, Chichi, yes, and make millions. And you can export it. And we don't have to reduce ourselves to just always remaining on second-hand underwear. So,
but the thing is that we heard from the lady from Zabs that we can find salaula, or rather probably it was Lydia. We can find good underwear at places like Kamwala, and new, and probably even a number of them in one pack cheaply like that. But then people still would want to buy second-hand salaula. How would you help someone who says, look, I mean, I know that there is underwear somewhere cheap in shops, but I still want this because probably it's durable?
Well, but the question is, you need to ask yourself, how important is your health? Because today you wear that underwear and it's durable. It's durable. I mean, even the previous owner, it was durable as well. So how long did he have it before he said, you know what, enough is enough? So how much bacteria and fungus has now laid itself on there, and you're now exposing yourself to that lengthy period. So the question I would ask somebody is, how important is your health? How long do you want to live? I mean, are you looking at giving yourself a short lifespan, or do you want to live a long life into old age? Because the question also that has to be asked is, where are all, I mean, because we have an increase of cancer in our country. Let's be honest. I mean, prostate cancer is up, cervical cancer is up. We don't know where it's coming from, but we know that we have to improve our lifestyle. Even obesity is up as well. I mean, there's so many health, what they call non-communicable diseases that are impacting the nation at a large level. And we ask the question is, how can we improve our health standards? And even if it's just saying, let me take care of the basics. Let me just get myself good, clean underwear so I know I'm okay. Because even for men, I mean, really, if I was to address men, do you want your organs at some stage to no longer function for you because you've been wearing secondhand underwear? For women, do you want that uncomfortable feeling constantly, every day, because of the wrong underwear? No.
Bacteria. And probably some people may not even know that some of the health problems they have is because of wearing used underwear. But then Pierre Zabs mentioned that in some of their interactions with people, someone said that, look, I've been wearing used underwear for over 20 years and I haven't gotten sick. So what are you telling me about sickness? How would you respond to that?
Simple. If for example, someone has been smoking for a number of years, he smokes, coughs, smokes, cough. After 5-10 years, his lungs would have deteriorated. Just because it hasn't hit you today doesn't mean it won't hit you tomorrow. That is reality of life. If I spend my whole life drinking alcohol day in, day out, day in, suddenly my hands are always shaking. Maybe it'll be just one cartridge, then another, and then suddenly it's just this. But they ask you, but what happened? How long have you been drinking? Oh, I've been drinking for 20 years, and my hands like this. It's an issue of progression. Things progress. Our bodies are resistant by nature. The body fights hard, but after a period of time, it can no longer fight any longer. So even if you're fine today, it doesn't mean tomorrow you'll be okay.
Great advice out there. Now, I know that the Zambia Bureau of Standards, they are putting up, different strategies to curb this and to just help people create that awareness, help people understand that, their health is very important. What are some of the things you think they should be able to do to help both the seller and the buyer?
Well, first of all, I think it's an issue of building up self-esteem. Because when you feel that you have to buy, or you feel you're okay to buy second-hand underwear, it's also a reflection of a self-esteem component where you feel that I'm not worth the value of buying something better for myself. So it's a mindset change where we have to say, look, you know what? As a person, I can reach for this standard. I can get higher quality for myself as a person, not for everyone else, but as a person. So that has to be the first gear change. The second gear change is for the sellers. They have to say, you know what? How can I sell something that is not good for myself to others? You know what I'm saying? How do I, for example, just to digress, people who sell drugs don't actually normally use drugs. They have to keep sober, because if they start using their own drugs, they also become addicts as well. In the process, they also consume them and they become broke. So the issue is that even as sellers, are you doing a service to your consumers? You're not, because your consumer, in a sense, trusts you to give him best product available. So when you say, oh, this is a good product, he'll buy it from you. But obviously, with the progression of time, he realized that this is a bad product. In branding and marketing, we realize that the customer experience, how do you hold on to a customer? It's because you provide the best service to a customer, because he enjoys the service, he enjoys the products you supply to him, and he comes back to you day in, day out. But the moment you sell him a bad product or a bad service, he will not come back to you. So the sellers, the buyers have to understand that we are all interconnected. What I sell to you, what you buy from me, has to benefit us both by your money and by your enjoyment of the product.
So you don't sell to kill. Sell to kill.
Exactly, yes. Sell to help your customer benefits.
Yeah, but as you go, I still need your advice to stakeholders like the Zambia Bureau of Standards and probably the council in regards to helping curb this vice and also helping have these designated places. The council came earlier, but probably some more advice from you as a concerned citizen on how we can go about just bringing sanity in this area.
I think it's just really about education, and because normally when you push people into a corner, they want to fight back, but offer them a hand to say, listen, we're helping you to help others. It's an opportunity to help and grow as a people, because we've lost our humanity somehow in the process, because everything is about money, money, money. Let's make the money, and we don't care who gets hurt in the process. But the advice is, let's approach this in a humanitarian way, that we're not helping anyone by doing this kind of service to the public, because it's injuring people in the long term. And let's not injure each other. Let's help each other. Let's grow as a nation. A long time ago, we were connected, but now we've lost connection. Let's reestablish opportunities to grow as people and no longer just hurt each other.
Thank you so much. Thank you for your sentiments and your wisdom.
Thank you very much for your time.
Sure. Hello.
Wow, very interesting interview, and I think you wouldn't have said it any better. Let's realize that we're one people, and let's support and connect with one another by helping each other. And as consumer, as a business person, you're selling this to someone, think about, can you wear that? Can you drink that? Can you do that?
Yeah.
And you're giving it to somebody else. So let's help each other both as we buy and as we sell. Well, we get into our e-moment right now. Let's join Brenda and see what she has for us this weekend.
a lovely morning, and thank you so much, viewers, for still watching Morning Live, and you're watching Morning Live Lifestyle on TV2, the Pulse of Television. This is the time that you've all been waiting for. E-moments, baby. My name is Brenda Kamwendo, and just to kickstart the show, here are some of the items that I have lined up for you this morning. Don't go away.
You can get it. I never felt like that before. Ooh, you're the realest.
His name, Black Tiger, aka John Arthur Zembe.
Well, those are the items that I've lined up for you, my special viewers. Now, Star Chemical and DSTV Mouth Choice premiered a movie called Man from Uncle. I had so much fun with the girls, away from the office, popcorn, drinks. Well, take a look at what was going on. Good morning.